Information is the lifeblood of modern society, influencing every aspect of our daily lives, from decision making to communication and innovation. At its core, information refers to processed and organized data that provides meaning, understanding, and context to various situations. In today's interconnected world, the rapid exchange of information transcends physical and digital boundaries, facilitating collaboration and progress. With this importance of information, in this class, we discuss information characteristics, properties and its scope in our course on information communication and society. Our unit of discussion today is characteristics, properties and scope of information. Scope of information. The scope of information is vast in regards to its generation, dissemination, management and application across various fields and contexts. It is central to personal, organizational and societal growth, enabling progress in diverse domains. Regardless of its vastness, we delineate the scope of information in respect to knowledge creation and dissemination, education and learning, communication and connectivity, decision making, and cultural and social development. Information helps as the foundation for generating new knowledge and sharing it across various platforms. It drives innovation and ensures that discoveries and ideas reach the broader community for further exploration and application. In regard to education and learning, information supports both informal learning environments, enhancing intellectual and skill-based growth. In communication and connectivity, information facilitates communication, bridges gaps between people, organizations and nations. It strengthens connectivity. Effective decision making relies on accurate and timely information, whether in business, governments and daily life. Information preserves and promotes cultural heritage, traditions and values. It supports social development by raising awareness, driving social change and enhancing community engagement. Now, let us discuss the characteristics of information. Embracing good attributes of information helps ensure that it serves as a valuable asset in the decision making process, ultimately leading to more informed and effective choices. Information is an abstract concept that refers to something which has the power to inform. At the most fundamental level, it pertains to the interpretation of that which may be sensed. Any natural process that is not completely random and any observable pattern in any medium can be said to convey some amount of information. Information is not knowledge itself, but the meaning that may be derived from a representation through interpretation. The concept of information is relevant or connected to various concepts, including communication, control, data, form, education, knowledge, meaning or understanding, mental stimuli, pattern, perception, proposition, representation and entropy. Information is subject to interpretation and processing. The information available through a collection of data may be derived by analysis. Data available at one step are processed into information to be interpreted and processed at the next step, that is formation of knowledge. Information is expressed either as the content of a message or through direct or indirect observation. That which is perceived can be construed as a message, and thus all information is always conveyed as the content of a message. Information can be encoded into various forms for transmission and interpretation. It can also be encrypted for safe storage and communication. The uncertainty of an event is measured by its probability of occurrence. Uncertainty is inversely proportional to the probability of occurrence. The bit is a typical unit of information. It represents a logical state with one of two possible values. These values are most commonly represented as either 1 or 0, but other representations such as true or false, yes or no, on or off, or plus or minus are also widely used. Other units such as the net may be used. The net or the natural unit of information, sometimes also NEAT or NEPIT, is a unit of information or information entropy. The Shannon is a unit of information named after Claude Shannon and is defined as the information content associated with an event when the probability of the event occurring is 1 by 2. This is the characteristic of information measurement and the uncertainty of information. Next we discuss properties of information. The value of information depends on its quality, accuracy, reliability and relevance, which remain key factors in ensuring that it serves as a foundation for knowledge and also for decision making and problem solving. There is a network of related concepts of information such as data, sign, signals, semiotics, knowledge, communication, be it perception or memory or attention, information commodity, entropy and so on, with roots in various disciplines like physics, mathematics, logic, economy, epistemology, etc. All these notions cluster around two central properties. Information is extensive and information reduces uncertainty. Information is extensive. The notion of extensive here emerges naturally in our interactions with the world around us, and information reduces uncertainty. The amount of information we get grows linearly with the amount by which it reduces our uncertainty until the moment that we have received all possible information and the amount of an uncertainty is 0. Other characteristics of information are subjectivity, relevance, timeliness, accuracy, format, completeness, accessibility, nature of consumption, etc. Now, what is subjectivity? The value and usefulness of information are highly subjective. What is information for one person may not be for another. In case of relevance, information is good only if it is relevant, that is, pertinent and meaningful to the decision maker. It must be directly related to the concerns and decisions of the individual or entity using it. Irrelevant information can lead to confusion and inefficiency in decision making. Timeliness. Information must be delivered at the right time and the right place to the right person. The significance of it often diminishes over time. So, delivering information promptly is essential to make it useful. Accuracy. It must be free of errors because erroneous information can result in poor decisions and erode the confidence of users. Therefore, it should be free of errors or distortions to ensure that it provides a trustworthy foundation for decision making. Format. Information to be useful to the decision maker should be presented in the right format. Whether it is in text, numbers, graphs or multimedia, the format should support effective understanding and interpretation. Completeness. Information is said to be complete if it completely fulfills the requirement of the recipient. Incompleteness can lead to incomplete or erroneous decisions. Accessibility. Easy access to information is essential for making informed decisions. This involves two criteria: availability of information and admissibility to information. Availability of information is the extent to which the necessary information exists in an information system and can be accessed effectively who need it. Admissibility to information means whether laws, regulations or culture require or prohibit to use the information. Nature of consumption. Information is not consumed in its use. It may be used again and again. Multi-usability. Information can be shared by many and can be used simultaneously without any loss to anyone. Information is a democratic resource. It is the most democratic resource in that it can be consumed by all if admissible. Now, what are the different types of information? Just as the word information has no single universally accepted definition, there is no one single way we can group or classify information. The types of information may be grouped using different characteristics, such as information can be classified on the basis of features of information communication or its usability, etc. On the basis of the features of information communication, as shown here, source is the mode of communicating message through signs, symbols, texts or graphics. Channel refers to the established carriers that disseminate information, knowledge or any type of their surrogates. Media are the physical media that carry messages or contents of information, and here information needs indicate the types of information that are normally communicated to those who seek the different types of information relevant to their needs. The scope to divide information in this way, however, is almost unlimited, and recipient is the ultimate receiver of information who may also generate or create information. Now we discuss different type of informations depending upon these features. By source, information can be grouped as signals, message in the form of signs, symbols, words and numbers, as for example mathematical formulae, etc. Or maybe as text matter carrying large amount of messages and information, or graphics of various kinds like photographs, pictures, graphs, etc. By channel, information can be categorized through literature or information institutions or distribution agencies. Literature may be again divided into primary, secondary or tertiary channels of information. Information institutions, libraries, documentation and information centers, information analysis centers, etc. collect, process, analyze, disseminate all the three types of literature or other types of information sources. And distribution agencies are booksellers, subscription agents, clearing houses, information brokers, etc. While information institutions are essentially agencies involved in the provision of information services with reference to a specific clientele, distribution agencies largely commercial agencies selling information. By media we can categorize as oral information, recorded information or electronic or digital information. Oral information may be manifested as person to person, one to one, one to many, many to many type of forms of information. In recorded form, printed information on paper or information available through audio-visual materials, these are recorded information. Other than recorded information may be available through digital media also, such as through blogs, emails, social networking sites, etc. By recipient, we can categorize information recipients as individuals, groups and organizations and institutions also. And by information needs, we can categorize information by standard or by type. By standard, information may be popular information, scientific information, technical information, administrative information, etc. And by type, information can be categorized as know how, know why, and show how information. Again, in research and developmental fields, information may be categorized according to the information needs by users, such as current information, everyday information, exhaustive information, brushing up information, etc. Another characteristic of dividing information into different categories is its origin. On the basis of origin, information can be divided into the primary sources of information, the secondary sources of information, and the tertiary sources of information. The primary sources of information have the characteristics of new, original, or new interpretation of known facts and ideas, and to this type belong the research reports, journal articles, patents, theses, etc. The secondary sources of information are those which are derived from the primary sources and are organized and arranged according to a definite plan, such as reports, advances, encyclopedias, current awareness bulletins, etc. The tertiary sources are those which compile both primary and secondary sources, and these are again organized and arranged according to a definite plan, such as directories, guidebooks, etc. David Hajj and Albert Robenstein in 2014 have identified 6 types of information, such as conceptual information refers to information that relates to abstract or theoretical ideas or concepts or principles. It is often used in academic or philosophical contexts to discuss broader ideas or concepts. This type of information is often used to build a framework or foundation for understanding more specific or concrete concepts or ideas. Empirical information is derived from observation, experimentation, or direct experience. It is based on data that can be measured or verified through objective and systematic methods. Empirical information is valued because it is based on objective evidence and can be replicated and verified by others. It is often used to help inform decision making and to support or refute theories or hypotheses. Procedural information. It refers to information that provides instructions, directions, or steps on how to perform a task or complete a process. It is often presented as a manual, guide, or standard operating procedure. Procedural information is designed to be clear, concise, and easy to follow, and it may include visual aids such as diagrams or illustrations. This type of information is commonly used in manufacturing, healthcare, transportation industries, etc., where precise and consistent procedures are critical to ensuring safety, quality, and efficiency. Next, stimulatory information. Stimulatory information refers to information intended to provoke or stimulate a reaction to response from the audience. This type of information is often used in advertising, marketing, or in public relations campaigns, where the goal is to capture the audience's attention and encourage them to take actions. Stimulatory information may be designed to evoke a particular emotion, such as excitement, fear, or curiosity, or it may be intended to challenge or inspire the audience. Example may include provocative advertisements, political campaigns, or motivational speeches that inspire people to take action. Policy information refers to information that pertains to government policies, laws, regulations, and guidelines that affect individuals, organizations, and society as a whole. It includes information about policy objectives, processes, outcomes, policy implementation, etc. It is often disseminated through official government websites, public records and media outlets. And next, descriptive information. Descriptive information refers to information that describes a particular object, person, event or situation in detail. It is often used to create a mental image or picture of something or to provide a complete understanding of a particular topic or concept, such as product description in the business and marketing, detailed reports of historical events or cultural phenomena, etc. Descriptive information provides context and background information in various fields such as literature, art and science. Role of information in modern society. Information is the backbone of a society, particularly in modern society, deeply influencing diverse aspects of life. Advent of information and communication technologies has amplified the role of information, making it indispensable in several activities in life and also in work and society. Here we discuss the major areas where we observe the transformative impact of information. We can see role of information in knowledge creation and sharing, in communication, education, work or in business or in healthcare and in many other areas. We discuss these one by one. In knowledge creation and knowledge sharing, information helps us learn about different topics, subjects and domains. With the help of information, we can learn new things, expand our understanding and acquire expertise in various areas. In case of communication, the way people communicate has undergone a revolution due to ICT. Modern tools like social media platforms, instant messaging apps and video conferencing software have made communication faster, more efficient and accessible across geographical boundaries. In education, the accessibility of information has revolutionized education. Online courses, virtual classroom and digital libraries have made learning more inclusive and flexible, reaching students who previously lacked access to quality education. ICT fosters synchronous, interactive and personalized learning experiences through platforms like massive open online courses, MOOCs, educational apps and virtual reality based training modules, etc. In workplaces, ICT has reshaped the workplace by enabling remote work, flexible schedules and digital collaboration. Tools like cloud computing, project management software and virtual meeting platforms and many other applications have expanded the scope of work from remote centers. Automation and data analytics have also transformed industries, altering job roles and introducing new opportunities. In business spaces or in business world, it has seen unprecedented growth and innovation due to information technologies. For streamlining supply chain to enabling e-commerce, ICT has made business more competitive. Technologies such as customer relationship management, CRM system and enterprise resource planning tools, that is ERP tools and digital marketing platforms empower businesses to reach global markets, optimize operations and enhance customer experiences. In healthcare, healthcare has been significantly enhanced by information technologies. Electronic health records ensures better patient data management, improving diagnostics and treatment plans. Telemedicine connects patients with healthcare providers regardless of location, while wearable devices and health apps empower individuals to monitor and maintain their health. In globalization, the rapid exchange of information has fueled globalization, enabling seamless communication and collaboration across continents. Business can expand internationally, cultures can exchange ideas, and global challenges like climate change, can be addressed collectively. In the field of economic growth, information transmitted through ICT contributes to macroeconomic growth by driving productivity and innovation. It enables the development of infrastructure, increases efficiency in industries, and supports entrepreneurship. In intercultural communication, information exchange became easier among people from diverse cultures, promoting understanding and collaboration. Social media platforms, video sharing sites, and online forums provide spaces for intercultural interaction and mutual respect. In case of personal development, information contributes to personal development by providing new perspectives, insights, and ideas. It helps us develop critical thinking skill, broaden our workflow, and enhance our creativity and problem solving. In case of e-governance, governments engage with citizens through e-governance initiatives, providing services, disseminating information, and encouraging civic participation. Information facilitates collaboration and cooperation among individuals and groups. Information empowers individuals by giving them access to knowledge, resources, and opportunities. Thus, information powered by ICT is the bedrock of progress in modern society. Its influence permeates in all facets of life, driving innovation, improving quality of life, and fostering connections across the globe. As technology progresses, the role and importance of information will only grow, making it essential to harness its potential responsibly and inclusively. With such roles of information in society, we face also some challenges in using information. So, here we discuss challenges of information in modern society. Information plays a key role in modern society, but its effective management and utilization come with some significant challenges. From data security to system integration, the complexity of handling information requires to be protected by regulations. Such major challenges are security, quality, consistency, system integration, compliance. With the technological advancements, ensuring information security has become critical. Cyber threats like hacking, phishing, and ransomware attacks put sensitive information at risk. Organizations must adopt robust cyber security measures such as encryption, multi-factor authentication, and secure access protocols, etc. Organizations often use a mix of technologies and systems that need to work seamlessly together. Integrating services built using different programming languages, platforms, or standards can be complex. Middleware solutions, APIs, and interoperability frameworks are essential for ensuring smooth integration. Next, the challenge with consistency. Inconsistent or outdated information undermines trust and leads to poor decision making. Regular updates, automated synchronization tools, and real-time data pipelines are strategies to ensure data consistency across systems and teams. Next, the challenge with the quality of information. Quality of information directly impacts decision making and operations. Poor data characterized by errors, duplicates, incomplete records, or inaccuracies can lead to flawed analysis and undesirable outcomes. Next, the issues with compliance. Adherence to ever-changing regulations poses challenges, especially for small businesses. Staying compliant demands resources, expertise, and constant updates to systems and practices. With the discussion of information in light of its scope, characteristics, properties, and its different types and role in society, and the challenge using it are very vital. Now, large-scale usages of information in all sectors signify the pervasive nature of information in modern society. Information today is regarded as a very valuable resource which helps in transforming natural resources of a country into a finished products. The availability and accessibility of information helps to make informed decisions and innovation. Information is the key resource and it can effectively be utilized if its nature, types, characteristics, scopes and all other issues, its roles in society and what are the challenges in using information are known well. In this class, such aspects of information have been discussed and this is all for this class. Thank you.